Dear forum participants, warm welcome to you all on behalf of Modern Education magazine. My name is Dilara Woodward. I'm head of International Department of Modern Education magazine and associate professor of Kazakh American Free University. Thank you for joining us today for the first online forum prepared especially for students from other countries who wish to study in universities in Kazakhstan in 2022. Please allow me to introduce my colleagues. Mr. Alexander Petruchin, who is currently in Nur-Sultan. He is head of Modern Education magazine. And our expert, Aygirim Kariyeva, my co-host. First of all, we would like to thank our partners. Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Center for Bologna Process and Academic Mobility, leading universities in Kazakhstan who will carry out open door activities in today's forum, diplomatic missions of Kazakhstan, cultural and educational centers, and of course, our forum participants. The aim of our event is to present the government of Kazakhstan initiatives on supporting students from other countries who wish to continue their studies in Kazakhstan. So today we hope to answer the following questions that many of you may have. First of all, who is eligible to receive grants to study in Kazakhstani universities? What is the application process? How to apply for student visa, etc. Also, we received a number of questions in your registration forms. So we will do our best to answer the questions. If you have more questions during the forum, please put them in the chat box and we will address them to our speakers. Please be advised that our plenary session will run from 12 o'clock to 1:20. After that, you will have a chance to join open door events offered by our partner universities. Also, please note that our online forum will be recorded and you can watch it on YouTube for further reference. If you have any other questions that we didn't answer today, you can write to us at the email address and we will put it in the chat box. Dear forum participants, the Ministry of Education and Science initiative to allocate 550 grants to foreign students is beneficial to all parties. First of all, it will allow students from other countries to advance your knowledge and skills in the chosen fields, to learn our language and traditions, to expand your horizons in a multicultural environment. At the same time, members of faculty at universities of Kazakhstan will have a chance to sharpen their teaching skills, to establish international research links, to improve language skills. We do hope that your experience in universities in Kazakhstan will be one of professional and personal growth, cultural enrichment, and inspiration. So without further ado, let us continue with our program. Our first speaker is the Director of the Department of International Cooperation of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Ms. Adilova Lizat Adilovna. Lizat Adilovna will speak about opportunities for education in universities of the Republic of Kazakhstan within the framework of intergovernmental agreements. So Lizat Adilovna, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Dear forum participants, dear colleagues, allow me on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan to greet and express my respect. Today, Kazakhstan is included in the group of the countries with a very high level of Human Development Index and occupies 51st position among 189 participating countries. In the ranking of the Global Competitiveness Index of the World Economic Forum, Kazakhstan has improved its position from 59th to 55th place among 140 countries. The past years have been difficult, not only for us, but also for the whole world. The pandemic requires global changes. This also applies to education and science. Today, the education system around the world is undergoing major changes, including in Kazakhstan. In the field of higher education, universities were able to quickly switch to distance learning and successfully implemented a mixed learning format. An important indicator of the activities carried out was 100 equipment of universities with digital infrastructure and virtual laboratories, electronic libraries, providing digital content, as well as successful organization of sessions at universities. For the field of IT technologies, education is carried out in 83 universities. More than 50,000 students study IT major in 2021-2022 academic year. The expansion of managerial independence made it possible to transfer 25 universities to the form of non-profit joint stock company, create boards of directors in them, as well as introduce the principle of elective rectors. In addition, since 2021, universities have been given the opportunity to issue diplomas of their own sample. It is planned to create 20 centers of academic excellences. 2 regional universities based on the experience of campuses attract foreign top managers and teaching staff. It is also planned to further develop double degree programs, various forms of external and internal academic mobility of students and teaching staff of universities. By 2025, it is planned to open 5 campuses of leading foreign universities. At the same time, the number of Kazakhstani universities marked in the QSWR rating has increased from 5 to 30. For the first time, the Kazakh University, Al-Farabi Kazakh National University, entered to the top 200 best universities in the world according to the QS rating. By 2025, the number of Kazakhstani universities marked in the QSWR rating will increase to 15. Regarding intergovernmental agreements, for now, intergovernmental agreements signed between the Republic of Kazakhstan and 14 foreign countries, within the framework of which foreign citizens have the opportunity to receive a scholarship for bachelor's degrees, master's degree, doctoral degree programs. These countries such as Azerbaijan, Afghanistan, Belarus, Hungary, Vietnam, China, South Africa, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Mongolia, Poland, Slovakia, Tajikistan, and Ukraine. About 300 scholarships are allocated annually for all these countries, and this year it is planned to increase the number of grants for citizens of Republic of Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. The host country, Kazakhstan, also provides a monthly stipend to scholarship holders and accommodation in a dormitory. The Kazakhstan side informs the counterparties with a note through the diplomatic channels about the beginning of the acceptance of documents for admissions. Notes for admissions for 24-23 have already been sent to the most of the above mentioned countries. You can get more detailed information through the embassies or consulates of the Republic of Kazakhstan in your country and from a responsible Department of Education in your country. Also on official website of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan, or by writing to my email, which was on the first page of my PPT. Candidates should be provided with the following package of documents. It is application, copies of passport or other identity documents, a notarized copy of document of education, medical certificates, motivation letters and recommendation letters, and others. At the same time, note that the undergraduate program takes into account the average score of the certificate or certificate of basic secondary education with a score at least B. The master's and doctoral programs count the bachelor's or specialist diploma with an average score at least 3.3 GPA or its equivalent obtained in educational institution. It should be noted that the selection of candidates is carried out by the department of the country responsible for education. They also sent a general list of candidates to the Kazakhstan side with an attachment of all your documents through the diplomatic channels. Citizens of countries that do not have an intergovernmental agreement can apply for another scholarships of Ministry of Education and Science of Republic of Kazakhstan, where more than 500 grants scholarships are allocated annually for foreign citizens. The administrator of this program is the center of Bologna process and academic mobility, which my colleague from this center will describe in more details later. In addition, if you wish, you can enroll on your own. My colleague from Department of Higher and Postgraduate Education of Ministry will tell you about the conditions for admission to Kazakh universities. The universities of Kazakhstan also have their own scholarships. More information you can find on their official websites, or you can contact with the International Department of Universities. At the end of my speech, I would like to emphasize once again several reasons why it's worth studying in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan education system is well established. The country has many higher education institutions offering a wide range of study programs. Also, the institutions are into the global exchange programs and collaborations, thus attracting international pupils from across the world. Kazakhstan is a diverse country. It is a blend of different religions, cultures, and languages. The country has about 131 ethnicities. By studying here, you can get to know about different traditions and languages. Most of the higher education institutions in Kazakhstan offer scholarships to international students. And the last one, the Republic of Kazakhstan is an affordable living and study destination for international students. The cost of living is cheap in Kazakhstan. So thank you very much. And if you have questions, you can ask later after all speakers will finish their speech. Thank you so much.
Lizata Dilna, thank you very much for your comprehensive presentation, which allowed us to understand what are the plans of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan, including the opening of 20 centers of excellence, opening campuses of overseas universities, and also about opportunities that exist for students within the framework of intergovernmental agreements. I really like the slide with the list of documents, which I think very useful for the prospective students. Thank you very much. And as I mentioned, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. Our next speaker is the head of the Department of Formation of State Orders under the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Ms. Yesinbaeva Zhana Vakasovna. Zhana Vakasovna will tell us about legal framework to study in universities in Kazakhstan. Zhana Vakasovna, please, the floor is yours.
Спасибо, уважаемые коллеги, спасибо, уважаемые участники форума. Я хотела бы поблагодарить вас от имени Департамента высшего и послевузского образования за приглашение на этом форуме. Форум действительно имеет очень актуальную тему на сегодняшний день. Это прием иностранных граждан. Казахстанские вузы готовы принимать иностранных граждан, и мы с радостью принимаем наших будущих студентов из других стран. Сегодня я бы хотела вам рассказать, как в целом осуществляется прием для иностранных граждан в казахстанские вузы. Будет ли переводчик, или я могу продолжать?
Да, вы можете продолжать. У нас презентация на английском, поэтому участники могут читать слайды.
Спасибо большое. Ну, в целом, Ляззат Адиловна уже рассказала, каким образом у нас принимаются иностранные студенты в рамках межправительственных соглашений. Я бы хотела сказать коротко о том, сколько путей и возможностей есть у наших иностранных граждан для обучения в казахстанских вузах. В целом прием иностранных граждан у нас регулируется законом об образовании и подзаконными актами, такими как типовые правила приема, правила проведения единого национального тестирования и правила отбора претендентов для участия в стипендиальной программе. Все эти проекты, все эти нормативно-правовые акты есть в доступном в общем доступе. Они у нас зарегистрированы в Министерстве юстиции, соответственно, в свободном доступе в интернете. Если сегодня какие-то моменты будут вам непонятны, вы можете посредством интернета ознакомиться более четче с этими правилами. Согласно закону об образовании, у нас право на получение иностранцами на конкурсной основе бесплатного высшего образования регулируется международными соглашениями, межправительственными соглашениями. Какими именно и с какими странами они у нас есть, уже ранее было озвучено первым спикером, за исключением стипендиальной программы. Касательно приема вузы по стипендиальной программе у нас будет также отдельная тема, отдельный спикер, он вам расскажет более подробно. Я бы хотела сказать, иностранные граждане у нас получают бесплатное высшее образование на конкурсной основе, то есть это по международным соглашениям, по квоте приема и по стипендиальной программе. Квота приема у нас предусматривается только для лиц казахской национальности, но не являющимся гражданами Республики Казахстан. Эти граждане у нас, как и все, сдают единое национальное тестирование для поступления в вуз. Для них предусмотрена отдельная квота приема в объеме 4% от общего госзаказа. Госзаказ – это общее количество грантов, которые мы ежегодно выделяем на поступление в вуз. То есть по международным соглашениям у нас иностранцы принимаются в вуз по собеседованию. Кандасы – это иностранные граждане, но являющими по национальности казахами, принимаются по результатам ЕНТ. И прием на стипендиальную программу у нас осуществляется оператором Министерства образования и науки и Центром Болонского процесса. Что касается объема госзаказа, я бы хотела отметить, для обучения в рамках международных соглашений у нас предусмотрено более 300 грантов. С какими странами уже говорили. Эта информация также доступна в интернете. Для кандасов, то есть это лица казахской национальности, являющиеся гражданами других государств, у нас выделяется более 2000 грантов, но они участвуют в ЕНТ, и стипендиальная программа 550 грантов. Но хотелось бы отметить, что иностранные граждане у нас свободно могут поступить в наши вузы Республики Казахстан на платной основе. Сам прием иностранных граждан осуществляется вузами. То есть обращаться для этого в Министерство образования нет необходимости. Всю необходимую информацию по приему в тот или иной вуз, который вас заинтересовал, вы можете узнать на сайте вуза. Вузы принимают документы, проводят собеседование и сроки приема, актуальные сроки приема, когда и как можно, а также сам график приема, также вы можете посмотреть на сайте вуза. Это у нас очень распространенная практика, и вузы на этом с удовольствием, я думаю, вам помогут. У нас есть специальные приемные комиссии, у нас есть приемные комиссии, которые работают в онлайн-формате, то есть здесь никаких-либо сложностей, либо трудностей для поступления в вуз у нас нету. Я бы хотела сказать, что собеседование иностранных граждан у нас проходит в течение года, а сам прием и зачисление осуществляется в соответствии с академическим календарем вуза. В разных вузах академические календари разные, но у нас идет зачисление за 5 дней до начала следующего семестра. Поэтому добро пожаловать, обращайтесь в вузы, обращайтесь на сайты вузы, там есть ссылки на приемные комиссии виртуальные, вы можете подключиться, соответственно, вам дадут всю необходимую информацию. Я бы хотела отметить, что прием иностранных граждан как на основе госзаказа, так и на основе платной у нас осуществляется только в организации высшего послевузского образования, которые прошли аккредитацию. Здесь также необходимо отметить, я бы хотела сделать небольшую заметку, что есть категория лиц, которые не имеют гражданства. Здесь, конечно, мы сегодня будем говорить о приеме иностранных граждан, но если вдруг среди слушателей или знакомых у вас есть та категория лиц, которые не имеют гражданства, такие лица у нас участвуют наравне с гражданами Республики Казахстан. Они имеют полное право участвовать в конкурсе на получение гособразовательного заказа. Вкратце у меня все. Я хотела подытожить свое выступление. Получается, у нас есть 3 пути приема на грант. Это межправительственное соглашение. Второе – это по квоте, но она направлена только для лиц казахской национальности, не являющихся гражданами Республики Казахстан. И третье – это стипендиальная программа. По 3 пути обучение в казахстанских вузах по гранту, то есть бесплатно. Но на платной основе у нас возможностей гораздо больше, оно осуществляется вузом и проходит достаточно легко. У меня на этом все. Спасибо. Если есть вопросы, могу ответить.
Жанна Вакасовна, thank you very much for your detailed presentation. And I think our forum participants had a chance to learn about the legal framework for studies for foreign citizens in universities in Kazakhstan. So let me just emphasize the 3 points that Жанна Вакасовна mentioned. So it includes intergovernmental agreements, admission quotas, and scholarship programs. And of course, there is a third option, which is very flexible, and it includes self-payment option. So our next speaker is the chief expert of the Department of Internationalization of Education, Center for Bologna Process and Academic Mobility of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Ms. Sadebekova Saltanat Muratovna. Saltanat Muratovna, please, the floor is yours, and the title of presentation, How to Receive a Grant to Study in Kazakhstan in 2022.
Thank you very much, Dilara Bakhtiyorovna. So on behalf of the Bologna Process and Academic Mobility Center, my appreciation goes to the host of today's forum. As my previous colleagues mentioned about the opportunities of how to get the study grant, and I would like to stop at the third way more in detail. So I would like to share the screen. So the scholarship program for foreign citizens, including persons of Kazakh nationality who are not citizens of the Republic of Kazakhstan. So this scholarship is only for foreign citizens. That means that Kazakhstani citizens cannot participate in this program. The main question that is very popular among other applicants is, what does this scholarship program cover? So the scholarship program covers the full period of study. So for a bachelor's degree is 4 years period of study, for master's degree 2 years of study, and for PhD is 3 years of study. Plus, you will get a scholarship. Yes, a scholarship amount of money that can partially cover your some daily like routines. So the amount of this scholarship is the same as Kazakhstani students get. So for example, last year, you can see on the screen how much it was. And if it raised, for example, for next academic year, you will also have this amount of money. So about this year, the application period started today on 30th of March and will last for 3 months till the 30th of June. So as my previous colleague told, there are 550 grants, 490 for bachelor degree, 50 for master's degree, and 10 for PhD degree. So there are 35 universities that participate in this program. The list of these universities are published on our official website. Among them, there are 33 public universities and 2 private universities. Later, you can go by the link and like see what universities are presented. So there are 3 stages of scholarship programs. The first stage is document submission. You will submit documents on our website. I'll show you how. The second is online test. We can call it like psychological test for adaptive
Султанат
potential.
Муратовна, я извиняюсь,
Да?
вы можете презентацию двигать, слайды?
Она не двигается?
Нет.
Or I'm sorry. Okay. You see, yes, the third.
Yes.
And the third stage is online interview. Online interview is the last stage. It will be probably in summer. So, and if you successfully pass all 3 stages, it means that you can have more opportunities to be enrolled in the university. So I don't want to take your time. There is a list of documents that you need to submit if you want to study by this program. So for bachelor degree, it's quite understandable. For master degree, the same as for bachelor degree, but you need to provide us with still recommendation letter, and there were some amended in the requirements. And from this year, you need to have a valid international certificate or language certificate. I mean, IELTS, TOEFL, like TEF, TESDAF, etc. And for PhD degree, the same as for master degree, but also you need to have like justification of your research paper and what you're going to research during your PhD program. The second stage is online testing. As online testing, you will get an access to online test after successfully submitting all documents. There are 80 questions. You have 120 minutes to pass the test, and you need to pass the test in 10 calendar days. And one very big moment that if once you open the link, please pass the test immediately, because there are some problems. You cannot pass test like several times. So,
Султанат Муратовна, можете еще слайды листать?
А я листаю, не знаю, почему у вас не видится.
Можно
давайте вот так, давайте, да.
Да,
Окей,
вот
давайте вот так тогда. Хорошо. I'm sorry. So, the second stage, if it was passed test on average or high degree, yes, then you successfully go to the third stage, and it's online interview. Online interview will be via Zoom in any preferred language, Kazakh, Russian, or English. So as you can see by this table, you will be like assessed by this 10 grades. It's also written, everything what I'm going to inform you today is written on our official website. So, and what is next? Let's summarize. So the first thing, you submit your documents. The second, you pass your online test. The third, you will have online interview. Then we will have commission meeting. The commission consists of Ministry of Education representatives, like employees representatives, and other people who are not involved in the process, and they will decide according to the all results of your previous stages. And then they will have like the list of 550 people who will have the like grant. We publish this list of students on our official website, anykazakhstan.edu.kz. Then we will send emails to the universities that were chosen to be studied in. Then these universities contact you. If you are the scholarship holder, they contact you by phone or by email. After that, you will have your documents, you will send or bring them to the university, and then you will study at university. Like shortly, scholarship program looks like that. I hope that everything was clear. If you have any additional questions, you can always contact us by the contacts that are given on this slide, our like official website, our email, and phone numbers. Thank you very much. That's all.
Sultanat Muratna, thank you very much for your comprehensive presentation. You explained so well the process of obtaining grants and provided details about the scholarship. I really like the roadmap that you presented on the final slide, which I think would be very useful for our prospective students. So, as Sultanat Muratna mentioned, application process started today, so our forum is very timely. Please don't miss the deadline in June, and please prepare all the documents in advance. Dear forum participants, please write your questions in the chat box, and we will address them in the end of our plenary session. Dear colleagues, dear forum participants, all you know that in order to travel to another country, you need to have a permission to enter that country. This is called visa. So today, we're truly honored to welcome Head of Passport and Visa Department of the Consular Service under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Mr. Kanafeev Kuat Ahmedkalevich. Kuat Ahmedkalevich will explain to us the procedure of applying for student visa to enter the Republic of Kazakhstan. Kuat Ahmedkalevich, please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. Dear colleagues, dear students, let me shortly explain some requirements, how to apply for a Kazakhstan visa. First of all, the issuance of visa is regulated by the rules for issuing invitations, coordinating invitations for the entry of foreigners and stateless persons into the Republic of Kazakhstan, issuing, canceling, restoring visas of the Republic of Kazakhstan, as well as extending and reducing their validity. Foreign students wishing to study at educational institutions located in the territory of Kazakhstan must first of all apply for a C9 visa, it's study visa. To apply for a visa, the educational institutions where the student has entered sends the invitation letter for the established form to the Migration Service Committee of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan. An invitation to enter the Republic of Kazakhstan should be submitted no earlier than 1 year and no later than 1 working days before the expecting date of entry of the recipient of visas into the Republic of Kazakhstan. The term for consideration of documents in the committee, Migration Committee of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan is up to 5 working days before the expecting date of entry of the recipient of visa into the Republic of Kazakhstan. 5 working days approval, and about 3 working days should be, you can see it in the system. After that, the student at the place of his permanent residency applies to the nearest consular section of the Embassy of the Republic of Kazakhstan and the following documents and information should be submitted. First, a visa application form for a visa with a color or black and white photograph measures. Measures should be 3.5 4.5 centimeters. When applying for a visa at a foreign institution of the Republic of Kazakhstan or an international airport of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the number, date of invitation registered with the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan. At the application of the recipient of the category of visa provided for in the paragraph 25 of the rules. After that, the student should provide the valid passport of foreign state or another identity document recognized as such by the Republic of Kazakhstan and granting the right to cross the state border. After that, when you applied all the documents, you should make some consular fees. You should make a payment in our consular section in the embassy. So the C9 study visa is given only to the student. Is given to the students and persons who are traveling with the aim of study in Kazakhstan. So the visas can be single entry or multiple entry. So the multiple entry is given after entry up to 1 year for the entire period of validity of the visa. First of all, when you want to study institutions or universities, they will provide the invitation letter for for the students. And after that, with this invitation letter, you should apply to our nearest consular section abroad. Thank you very much.
Kuat Ahmedkalevich, thank you very much for your presentation. I'm sure you already have answered many questions that students had, and I'm sure all these procedures are outlined on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. So
yes,
dear students, please remember that you need to apply for C9 study visa, multiple entry, and invitation letter from your university is very important.
Exactly.
Okay, dear colleagues, we're doing very well on time. Thank you very much. So we now have an opportunity to meet our experts from universities in Kazakhstan. So I'm going to ask our experts from universities to please introduce yourself and say a few words about why students from other countries should come to your university to study. And let us start with expert from Süleyman Demirel University. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Oliver Dabek. Süleyman Demirel University is one of the first private higher education institutions in Kazakhstan. The main goal of the university strategy development plan is to become one of the leading international universities of the country and Central Asia. There are 4 faculties at the university: Faculty of Engineering and Natural Science, Faculty of Law and Social Science, Faculty of Pedagogy and Humanities, and Business School and Multidisciplinary Education Center. As one of the first universities with English as a medium of the instructions, the university currently has 55 educational programs, 25 undergraduate, 20 masters, and 7 doctoral programs. ESDU operates triangular education systems. 62 of the educational programs taught in English, 20 in Kazakh, and 18 are available in English, Kazakh, or Russians. Training is conducted according to European credit transfer and accumulation systems, European system of credit accumulation and transfer. Thank you, that's all.
Thank you very much for our colleague from SDU. I have visited this great university. I really like your campus, the facilities, and also you have your own dormitories. So I encourage our students to please consider Süleyman Demirel University as your study destination. So next one for introduction, I give the floor to Abay University, which is my alma mater. I graduated from this university many years ago. Please.
Good day, dear participants. Can you hear me? Okay, so Abay University is a large education, science, and culture center leader of the teacher education in Kazakhstan. And it is the first higher education institution in Kazakhstan with 94 years history, established in 1928. The university has a rich history of teacher training, scientific and educational activity, and a convenient location is a historical center of Almaty city. Today, Abay KazNPU is a major scientific and educational center in the field of higher and postgraduate education in the following directions: education, humanities, natural sciences, social sciences, business and art, etc. The university has 7 institutes. First, pedagogy and psychology, mathematics, physics and informatics, philology and multilingual education, arts, culture and sport, natural sciences and geography, history and law, Sorbonne, Kazakhstan, and also there is a faculty of preparatory courses for foreigners. In the global ranking, QS, World University Ranking 2022, the university takes 551st, 560th position. It is a 5th place among the higher educational institutions of Kazakhstan. And also it takes 4th place among Kazakhstani universities by QS rating in Emerging Europe and Central Asia. It is ranked 82nd place. Also, Abay University provides training in 3 languages on 25 educational bachelor programs, 79 master programs, and 43 PhD programs. 91 of them are pedagogical educational programs. Yes, the aim of the university is training teachers of the 21st century who are ready to anticipate the rapidly changing needs of modern school children. And Abay University is becoming a comfortable environment for inspiration and motivation in obtaining professional knowledge and skills, a space for creative ideas and opportunities in pursuit of progressive change in the interest of students and employees. If you have any questions, dear colleagues and participants, I'm ready to answer them.
Thank you very much, dear colleagues from Abay University. Just to add to your presentation, Abay University has a great campus in the very center of the city, and you have great choice of majors, and you also have partnership with Sorbonne University. So thank you. And now we are moving to the south of the country, and I give the floor to University in Shymkent, Awezov University.
Well, welcome to Mukhtar Awezov, South Kazakhstan University. My name is Arida. I'm the Chief Manager of the International Cooperation Center. First of all, I want to tell us about our university. Mukhtar Awezov South Kazakhstan University is established in the 1943. Now our university is included in the top of the 500 of best university in the QS rankings in the world, and we are in the third place in the national university in Kazakhstan.
Well, I can say that I visited your university many times. Yes. And I encourage students from other countries to consider Awezov University. Yes. For your studies. And if you come to this university, you have a great warm weather and also a good choice of majors. Okay. Thank you. So now I give the floor to our Almaty University, Turan University, please.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me clearly? Dear forum participants, my name is Elena. I am the coordinator of STEM Business School of Tirana University in Almaty. And Turan University is the first private university in the Republic of Kazakhstan, and our educational cooperation celebrates the 30th anniversary in 2022. For 30 years, we have been providing high quality education for specialists and interpreters. Also in 2020, Turan University has received an award of the Altın Sapa in the nomination of the Best Enterprise Providing Services. We have an exciting and interesting student life and a beautiful 7-story building. And there are also a wide range of opportunities to gain knowledge and from the best business experts. We are welcome to answer for any questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Alina. Thank you for keeping it short. Turan University is another great university in Kazakhstan, very vibrant, very active in international arena. And also to add, Turan University became the official partner of British Council for IELTS examination. Congratulations. And now I give the next word to Buketov University, please.
Hello, dear colleagues, do you hear me?
Yes, please.
So, my name is Bibigul Alieva. I represent Karaganda Buketov University. Our university is one of the largest multidisciplinary university in the country. We opened in Kazakhstan in 1972 on the base of the teachers institution. So we have more than 14,000 students and more than 500 foreign students in our university. We implement all 3 levels of education: bachelor, master, and PhD. We also successfully implement trilingual educational programs. We have 12 faculties in our university. Our university occupies 800 position in the QS World Rankings, university rankings. And we accept foreign students on the basis of interview during the year. We enroll until August 25, according to the academic calendar. So the language of instruction in our university is mainly in Kazakh and Russian, and also in English. In English, we have 4 programs, educational programs. So if you have questions, we are ready to answer, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Bibigul. And I would like to add from myself, I visited university in Karaganda, and I really liked it. And if you consider majors such as biology, chemistry, this university has a great facilities. For example, electronic microscope, which costed more than $1 million and allows researchers to conduct research on international level and publish in peer-reviewed journals. Thank you, Bibigul. So now we have representative expert from Almaty University of Power Engineering and Telecommunication. Please.
Hello. My name is Madina Aliyarova. I'm director of Department of International Relations and Academic Mobility of Almaty University of Power Engineering and Telecommunications. Our university is a technical university and has high positions in national and international ranking systems. And in the international ranking system, we participate to EU multi-rank, green metric, and Weber metrics. So for national rankings, our PET is, AOS is our just, branding name, but actually it's our PET, Almaty University of Power Engineering and Telecommunications. So we have, every year we participate to the national ranking, and actually we still keep the same places. So we do not lose our places on national ranking system. Our university provides 3-level training for undergraduates, master programs, and PhD programs. 27 for undergraduates, 13 for masters, and 6 for doctorate In our university, we have 4 institutions, as it was called as faculties, but now we're transforming to the research university. That's why we call the faculties as institutions. So we have Institute of Electrical Power Engineering, we have Institute of Heat Power Engineering and Control Systems, Institute of Space Engineering and Telecommunications, and Institute of IT Technologies. And we have a strong laboratory base, and we have technical centers and laboratories of our vendor companies, Siemens, Schneider Electrics, National Instruments, and others. And we have a lot of research centers where groups of our teaching staff working on research and developments. As water technologies, ecology, water technologies, energy monitoring and expertise, energy auditing, renewable energy, and many others. Total number of students each year is growing, and now we have more students at our university, including master and PhD students. So you can see the numbers from year to year, it's growing. And as I've mentioned, the research and development activities, our teaching staff is providing some research and some experimental works, and you can see the trends of their volumes of research development. We provide also commercial agreements and commercial services to the companies on different areas of our activities as power engineering, telecommunications, and also IT. So that's the tables you can see, the also publication activities of our teachers and Hirsch indexes. So we have very high staff, very high qualified staff. And our students, I would say one of the best students of our university participate to the different contests and also Olympiads and on technical issues and base subjects as math and physics, and also participate to the different, innovative contests and startups and other things. So you can see that some of them has good, very high scores, and they won prizes of these contests. And
dear speaker from OPET,
okay.
Thank you. You can show these presentations into your Open Doors Day.
Okay.
Yes, when the participants will be only yours.
Okay. So you can find information about our students, for admission, for applications. So you can find information on our website, and we have contacts of our university and all the information for international students on our website. We have social media links, so you can visit them to see more information. And this is contacts of the international department, and you can see here are the names of and emails of our colleagues. So thank you for your attention. Thank you. If you have any questions, please.
Thank you, Madina. So we encourage the students to take a close look at the University of Power Engineering and Telecommunication. And as Madina mentioned, this university occupies very high positions in national and international rankings, which is really great achievement. Congratulations. So we still have 3 more speakers. We have Turan University Astana, Kazakh Ablahan University of International Relations and World Languages, and Kazakh Russian Medical University. Please, Turan Astana University.
Okay, so good day, dear participants of the conference. We are representatives of the Turan Astana University, which is located in the capital city of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nur-Sultan. So we would like to say that Turan Astana University provides training of innovative thinking and efficiency, effectively acting specialists who are in demand in the labor market. We would like to mention that we have 16 undergraduate specialists and 12 magistrate specialists and 1 PhD specialist in our university. So also we would like to mention that the price is affordable for all specialties, starting from $1,000 per year. So we have also a great campus, and the best privilege of our university is that it is located in the capital city of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nur-Sultan. So also, students have an opportunity to study foreign languages in our university, such as Kazakh, Russian, during their foundation program. And we have multicultural students who are willing to participate in different courses, and they have in our university we have a lot of courses which they can participate in their free time. So every year the university passes all types of accreditation. So at the end, we would like to say that we welcome and we are open to new students. Please come and join to our university, Turan Astana. That is all.
Thank you very much. And just to remind all the forum participants, if you want to ask direct questions to representatives, please join the open door event after our forum. Okay. And next, please, representative from Kazakh Ablayхан University of International Relations and World Languages.
Good afternoon, dear colleagues. My name is Jalgas. I'm from International Office of Kazakh Ablayхан University. The history of the formation and development of Kazakh Ablayхан University of International Relations and World Language is closely related to the development of foreign language education in the country. Because its formation took place in the Soviet Union, Soviet period in 1941, and from the moment of obtaining the status of the university, a new round in its development began. All conditions have been created in Kazakh Ablayхан University for the training of highly qualified specialists who are in demand in many fields of the humanitarian, foreign language, and the international spheres. The Kazakh Ablayхан University is a modern, world-class university, a leader in the field of foreign language education. Over 80 years of its unique history, the university has reached unprecedented heights. Today, it firmly holds a leading position in Kazakhstan higher school, conducts training in 14 world languages. University is a member of 14 reputable international organizations and is one of the 5 leading universities in Kazakhstan. In QS World University rankings, Kazakh Ablayхан University is included in the top of QS World Universities rankings and in the regional ranking of universities and QS EECA. At present, there are 7 faculties: Faculty of Translation and Philology, Teacher Training Faculty, Faculty of Management and International Communications, Faculty of International Relations, Faculty of Economics and Law, Faculty of Oriental Studies, and the Post-Graduation Education Faculty. 6 specialists of the university have passed the international accreditation of educational programs of the International Agency for Quality Assurance of the Educational Program, AQAS. The university has created all the conditions for the training of highly qualified specialists and the demand in many fields of the humanitarian, foreign language, and international spheres. I'm done. You are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Zhalgas. So, dear students, if you want to study languages, please learn more information about Ablayхан University, which is located in Almaty. And of course, last but not least, is our expert from Kazakh Russian Medical University.
Hello, dear participants of the online forum. My name is Dana Iskakova, and I'm representative of Kazakh-Russian Medical University. The Kazakh-Russian Medical University exists almost 30 years now. We currently represent an organization of medical education with a private form of ownership. We have the educational program of university fully meets the state standards of education. At the same time, new forms of methods and teaching aimed at improving higher medical education in the Republic. The university is recognized at the national and international levels. It maintains active communications with all stakeholders, implements a flexible model of preparing students for programs of higher education. The university has more than 1,000 professors and teachers, as well as more than 7,000 of students. The students including international students from CIS and South Asia. The university has 5 faculties and 23 departments, covering research and teaching activities at all 5 levels of medical education: bachelor, internship, residency, master's, and doctoral studies. Teaching in English at the moment is carried out only under the educational program of general medicine. Well, university has more than 30 international contracts with international institutions, medical institutions, and there is in university studies more than 700 international students from 13 countries, including India, Pakistan, and Jordan. So we have a lot of projects such as Erasmus Plus and British Council projects. So welcome to our university.
Thank you, Dana. We know that medicine is a very popular field among foreign students. So dear students, please take a look at Kazakh-Russian Medical University website. You can address questions to Dana. And dear forum participants, we are doing really well on time. So during the registration process, we received a number of questions from our prospective students from other countries. So I suggest I will address these questions to our experts from universities in Kazakhstan. And the first question related to education. So we will ask our pedagogical university, Abay University, to please answer this first question from Pakistan. And the student is Ataullah Khan from Pakistan. And he's wondering, are there any exchange programs for foreign students?
In education, okay. First of all, please, may I mention one important issue that about the admission process. Foreign citizens should only pass an interview for admission to Abay University, and the interview is conducted in Russian or Kazakh languages. And within the walls of our university, there is a foundation course for foreign citizens. And the Russian language is taught for 1 year. And after the foundation course, students can be enrolled in any specialty they would like to study in. And the cost of their education, the tuition fee starts from 300,000 tenge and to 1 million tenge. So it is in this amount. Yeah, I just wanted to add this information. I think it will be useful for our participants. And to answer your question about the mobility, academic mobility, we have 9 partners with universities in the framework of the Erasmus academic mobility program, and also Mivlana academic exchange mobility program with Turkey, Republic of Turkey, and also the DAAD program with Germany. And also we have grants from the Ministry of Republic of Kazakhstan. Yes, and I will add my email in order to give you a proper answer to this question.
Thank you very much. I think it was a very good answer to the question from the student from Pakistan. Okay, and now we have a second question, and I would like to address it to Kazakh Russian Medical University. We have a question from Marcus in Brazil. He is interested about possibilities of entering medical universities of our country. Students from Pakistan took an interest in the medical direction. Please tell us about such opportunities. Maybe a few words. I think you mentioned in your presentation. Dana.
Well, Kazakh Russian Medical University has a few contracts with a few companies that invites Indian and Pakistani students for us. You can email me and ask about these companies, and I will resend you to them. So they are providing invitations for our university, applications to admission. So and they will help you to pass the admission to our university.
Thank you very much, Dana. So we have next question from Ksenia from Russia, who is willing to apply for university majoring in connection, telecommunication, and information technology. So maybe colleague from Almaty University of Power Engineering and Telecommunication can answer.
Yes, what she need for her application to the university, so her graduation document as a graduation from Russian school or college, and then medical certificate, which is number 75. She can get through the medical examination here after her arrival to Almaty, and also she needs some photos, 6 photos, a little one, 3 to 4, and seems that's it. And then she needs to apply, and she will get through the interview. And actually, she needs to write the letter. It's not a motivation, but just a cover letter. So that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we answered this question very well. So next question is from France, and Xavier is interested about possibilities of admission of French students. So I would like to address this question to Turan University in Almaty. Do you have any students from France or from other European countries?
Hello, once again. Yes, there is a possibility for French students to study here. We also have a plenty of international students, like from China, from Sierra Leone, from Mongolia, from Canada, and Great Britain. International students can enroll through the interview, so there is no other academic examination. There's also a possibility to enroll on foundation, learning for 1 year, and then straightly going to the bachelor degree, learning bachelor degree. And their application documents, the information about application documents are on our website.
Thank you, Alina. Next question is from Brazil, which I'm going to address to Suleiman Demirel University. And Andresa Toledo is asking, is there any financial support for the candidates I think she means that university grants. Do you have any university grants in addition to what was mentioned by the ministry?
Yeah, well, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. We have financial support for foreign students, but it's only held in the situation if foreigner student wrote an ISPT, our Olympiad. And if you write ISPT and take financial support, it gives you at least 15% of discount or full grant, full scholarship in our university. About ISPT, you can read on our official website, sdu.edu.kz.
Thank you very much. Very comprehensive answer. So we are moving on with our Q&A session. So the next question is from Karaganda University, Buketov University, and the question from Brazil. What languages should a foreign student speak? So I think they're referring to the language of instruction.
Language of instruction in our university is mainly in Russian and Kazakh. And also we have 4 programs in English language, which is taught in English. It's enough to speak English if you choose the programs that are taught in English. Or if you like to take some courses in Russian or Kazakh, you may take. We also have courses in Russian language for foreign students.
Yes, thank you, Bibigul. Thank you very much. And we have one last question in English, which is from Brazil. Again, I want to know if this program will cover all costs, travel, food, permanence. I think they mean subsistence. And also they want to know if the art and culture program give instrument classes. So I don't know which university offers art management, cultural programs. Maybe you can answer.
Maybe I can answer.
Yes, please.
Yes, so I can answer on the behalf of the scholarship program, as I mentioned at the beginning of my presentation. So this scholarship program fully covers the study periods, and also you will be provided by monthly scholarship, some amount of money. It depends on the degree, bachelor, master, or PhD. The same amount of money as Kazakhstani students get. What about some visa, transportation, accommodation, etc., which should be discussed with the university that you're going to study in. Some universities provide dormitories. Yes, some universities maybe help you with some, I don't know, visa or transportation. It's not the issue of the Ministry of Education and Science. So what about the arts and music? In our scholarship program, there are 35 universities that participate. You need to look thoroughly all the 35 universities' official websites. Maybe some of them are providing the arts and culture or musical faculties or educational programs. It depends on the students himself or herself.
Thank you, Sultanat Muradna. Yes, I think it's very generous support from the ministry and the program, which is coordinated by the Bologna Center. And I would like to add that the student can consider National Conservatoire, which is located in Almaty, and I'm sure they have classes in music, in art management and culture. So I'm going to ask my colleague Aygirim to please.
Yes, hello, I'm here. Our today's forum is held in English, but we have some questions in Kazakh language. So we will ask about them to our speakers and experts. Сонымен, Ирандағы екі қандасымыздан бізге қазақ тілінде сұрақ келіпті. Соларға жауап берсеңіздер, нұр үстіне нұр болатын еді. Бірінші, Дония Шаткам сұрап жатыр. Сәлеметсіз бе? Менің гуманитарлық ғылымдар бойынша дипломым бар. Ал мен оқуымды жалғастыру үшін Қазақстанға келгім келеді. Ақтау қаласында оқу туралы ақпарат бере аласыз ба деген сұрақ келді.
Саламатсыздар ма? Бұл жерде Батыс Қазақстаннан университеттер жоқ сияқты, мен жауап беріп көрейін. Егер шетелде гуманитарлық бағытында білім алған болсаңыз, біздің университеті Оңтүстік Қазақстан облысы Шымкент қаласында орналасқан, біздің Әуезов университетіне келіңіз. Бізде гуманитарлық бағыт бойынша мамандықтар бар. Жағы Ираннан болды ғой деймін да вопрос?
Иә, Ираннан болып тұр сұрақ.
Біздің Шымкент қаласының климаттық деңгейі өте жылы, өте шырайлы қаламыз. Біздің университетімізге келіп, ал толық ақпараттарды қазір біздің жеке информациямыздан, конференциямыздан алсаңыздар болады.
Үлкен рахмет. Және де екінші сұрақ Асқар есімді жігіттен келіп отыр, ол да Ираннан. Сәлеметсіз бе? Шетелде қазақтарға қандай мүмкіндіктер бар? Қазақтар шетелде басқа азаматтармен қандай айырмашылығы бар?
Мен жауап беріп кете салайын. Шетел, яғни қандастарға Қазақстанға оқуға түсу барысында біз жерде жалпы мемлекеттік грант есебінен 4% қандастарға беріледі. Ол 4%-ға жаңағы көпшілігі төмен балл жинаған жағдайда, бірақ қандас есебінде диаспора квотасы арқылы түсіп өтуге өте үлкен мүмкіндіктер бар. Онымен қатар Foundation курстар жұмыс жасайды. Foundation бірден-бір біздің университетімізде бар. Бұл жерде тілдерді оқытады. Қазақ тілі, орыс тілі және ағылшын тілінде ұлттық бірыңғай тестілеуге дайындайды, курстық тілдерді оқытады. Сол арқылы Қазақстанның қалаған университеттеріне, соның ішінде біздің университетке оқуға түсуге тікелей мүмкіндік ала алады.
Рахмет үлкен, жауаптарыңызға ары қарай жалғастыра берсек болады. Thank
you. Dear respected speakers, dear forum participants, thank you very much for sharing your experience. And we do hope that our forum will help students from other countries to apply to these exciting opportunities, scholarships, grants that are allocated by the Ministry of Education and Science. And we would like to thank you for your active participation. We are closing our plenary session now. We did really well on time. We planned for 1:20, and we invite you to join the open door events offered by our partner universities, where you will have a chance to ask directly representatives of universities and receive detailed answers. Dear university representatives, thank you very much for your time to explain about your programs. And on behalf of Modern Education magazine, we would like to say that Kazakh people are very famous for their hospitality. We hope that if you choose Kazakhstan as your study destination, you will fulfill your professional aspirations and make new friends in our country. Thank you very much.
Almaty University of Power Engineering and Telecommunications. More than 50% of students are awarded state grants. Highly professional teaching staff. 12 top requested bachelor specialties. More than 80 laboratories for practical training of students. 100% provision of industrial practice. Location in the center of the city. 94% of employment. International programs, academic mobility, double degree programs.
The Earth. The shiny blue marble that has fascinated humanity since it first began to walk across its surface. The world where 7 billion people are gathered as one. The world where science and technology are revolutionizing day by day. The world where education is reaching its highest point. The world where the future is today. Suleiman Demirel University. We prepare the best specialists of different spheres for the new and modern world. We make the new world of education and prosperity. We change the world for the better because we believe that we can. We are 20 years old, but the best is yet to come. SDU, more than a university.